Good morning. My name is Megan Williams. I am a social work junior major, and I'm in Social Work 300. I'm registered in the Section 01 class that meets on Tuesdays and Thursdays. What I've learned in this class are two very important things. One is the importance and the influence of research on social problems, and the second would be how not to be afraid of large numbers. When you're talking about research and social problems, coming into this class, I had my own pretty biased opinions, I would say, about different social problems like corporal punishment, for example. But towards the end of this class, I kind of got a new view about all social problems, not just corporal punishment, because I realized how social problems affect a person. And for me, that is very important in my social work career, because in order to help my client, I need to be able to understand on all levels the things that they are going through and the things that they need help with. And secondly, also in social work, not only am I helping clients, but I'm looking at updated, numerical and empirical data, because a lot of research is what my practice is based upon. So I have to be able to interpret and describe large numbers, and I can't be afraid of seeing something like 100.3 million children or something to that effect. And this class really teaches you how not only to interpret and describe data, but to understand that, of course, it's going to say 100% of vet students have this opinion if only 2 vet students took the survey. So it can also teach you how not to be confused by research and different information. So my advice to people taking this class would be to, 1, read again, and read again. I can honestly say that not only is reading fundamental in all walks of life, but it's very fundamental in this class, and it can really determine your success in this class. If you don't read the instructions, read them carefully and understand them, then executing the project or the assignment or the exercise is going to be very difficult and virtually impossible. So what you have to do is you have to read and you have to ask questions, because if you don't understand, your instructor can always help you to understand, but they need to know that you don't understand. So read, and ask questions. The second thing to be would be to manage your time well and to keep up with the class. In this class, we have course calendars, and we have several different social networks like Blackboard and Ning, and our Gmail account where our instructor sends us updates about the class. And it's our job to be able to get on these social networking sites, get on our email, get on Blackboard, and check for updates, because if we miss something that our instructor is trying to tell us, again, that's very critical to our success in our passing this class. Furthermore, I would honestly say, don't be freaked out and worried about the controversies that you hear about this class. People tell you that it's killer, oh, it's so much work, it's so hard, I've taken it 3 times. Well, people like that have taken this class 3 times because they don't read, they don't ask questions, and they don't manage their time well. So that would be my advice. Because for me, I know I've changed when it comes to managing my time well. I've always felt like I managed my time well, but because of the workload in this class, I've been able to better manage my time, better able to sit down and really focus on the subject for a while until it's completed. I'm able to work on a subject without getting frustrated with the time that it might take me, and still have time left over to do other social things or other types of homework, because I've managed my time, I've kept up with my calendar and other things like that. As well, I've also grown in this class when it comes to my reading and my writing, which are 2 very important things in all careers, not just social work. Because in this class, our instructor has us go to the English lab and get our papers checked. And at first I felt like this was just an unnecessary task, until I realized how many grammar and composition and even punctuation mistakes that I was making in my writing. And not only did it help me in this class, but it helped me in other classes to be able to write well and get the grades that I desired. And it'll also help me in my career because a lot of social work is reading and writing. We have to be able to write things like biopsychosocials. We have to understand the caseloads that we read so that we can better help our client. So that is my advice to you, and thank you for listening and watching my video. Bye.